Tries Most High, I need you. As always, I'd like to thank my subscribers, and if you're new to my channel, do like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so this video is going to be relatively brief, just to make sure there's no errors with the upload for the video. So, I've been looking, and I've noticed a pattern, and it makes a lot of sense. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get into it. They're saying that now there's an uptick in this so-called CV19 in multiple states as of this week. Then you add, they're doing protests and all of this stuff of gatherings of people, more than 100 people, in capital cities like Denver, Colorado, Atlanta, Georgia, Nashville, Tennessee, just to name a few, okay? They are about to shut things back down. They need a justification to do it. And these protests is the best way to do it. Gatherings, okay? They need a way to uptick this false fear-mongering tactic, and that's what they're going to do. Because if you notice, it's all over the, television media outlets, okay? And then I was looking on YouTube, and it came across my timeline of suggestions. And now all of a sudden, it has jumped to reported cases of 1,743,200 cases. Now, one needs to use your common sense. As of last week, they said it was about 91,000. How the hell do you jump up from 91,000 reported cases in the so-called United States to over 1.7 million in less than 2 weeks? Really? Come on. Like I said, they was gonna come out with an astronomical number, and I did a screenshot of it. I might actually use that as a thumbnail for this video. Just in case, somehow it manages to disappear, I screenshot it. So I will probably use that as the thumbnail for this video. I'm just going to blow up that 1.7 million plus number of reported cases of the fake CV19, okay? Now, there's a lot of things going on around the world that aren't being reported on. A lot of things going on here in the so-called United States and the Americas as a whole as well that is going on. They distracting you for a reason. Same script and unfortunately different cast, okay? And I mean different cast by they using the same tactics of murder, okay? And it's unfortunately a different cast, different people. Like Breonna Taylor, Ahmaud Arbery, and now George Floyd. Unfortunately, a different cast. Same script, different cast. Okay? Now, they're doing this to distract. They're doing this to hide. Rap the News came out with a video about 2 days ago. And, well, he posted it was like the evening of May 27th when he posted it. But he's showing comments, which we know, the comments of the Seraphim. That it looked like it was one in California, a little tiny little fireball. Then there was one in Mexico, a small one, but it looks big, but it's that's a small one. One needs to understand. So if that small one, if that looks big to you, imagine what a huge one will look like, okay? Those are warning shots. Now, those aren't just the only isolated events. I can't find any of those videos, any of that footage anywhere online. They've scrubbed it. I don't know how he acquired it, but, he acquired it in perfect time because I can't locate it at all. Go to Rap the News and you'll be able to see it. His video is called 2 Hours to Impact is the name of his video. Go check it out so you'll know what I'm referencing. Okay? There's things going on in this land, on this land right now, today, okay? Everything's going on in the rest of the world, but somehow it's nothing going on here. That's when you know they're lying. It's stuff going on all over the world, including here. They just gonna really hide it, what's going on here. And on these lands, there's a lot going on. Those isolated events in California, in Mexico, you have to realize, Mexico's a part of North America. Okay? There's a lot going on. They want to uptick this COVID-19. Everyone should know a real virus dies at 80-degree weather. And it can't live within your body because your body's 98.2 at minimum, up to 98.6 as normal, okay? So one should know this. 80-degree weather kills an airborne pathogen, viral, virus, okay? That is how that works. So that's when you need common sense. It's almost summertime. How can you have an uptick in a so-called virus? Come on. The weather's been in 80-degree weather a few times. This whole week is about to go up to the mid-90s. Low to mid-90s, okay? Ain't no virus. They just upticking this number. They using these protests in large gatherings. But they already told you, oh, there's been a surge of so-called CV19. Come on. California's on extended lockdown to July 12th. Come on. He's already said, I'm talking about the orange buffoon, saying, if any type of protest turns violent, the shooting gonna start, that's martial law. The military is at the governor's and or mayor's disposal. Okay, that's martial law. They gonna incite the incident and they gonna cause martial law. You're already in martial law. That's what you don't know. You're already in martial law. He don't have that presidential seal on his podium, nor does he have it behind him. You in soft martial law. You just don't know. You in martial law. So when they implement this thing fully, you already primed for it, okay? You need to understand, all this money, they can print all the paper they want. Now, I looked yesterday, and all of a sudden, the IRS, the fraudulent based government entity that is inherently illegal, by the way, but they gonna be sending out stimulus checks on prepaid Visa and or MasterCard debit cards. Come on now. Come on. You need to understand, you can alter digital balance on a debit card, especially a prepaid debit card. Come on. You don't need any real capital behind. That's that's computers. Okay, the computer's not gonna know. You put something on the computer's just gonna read what's on the card. Okay? They're printing $125 billion of paper a day. Your dollar's devalued. Okay? Like I said, they ain't got no money. You can print all the paper you want. They ain't got no principle to back it up. Okay? Like I said, you need to understand what is truly going on. They distracting you. There's things biblically going on right now in these lands today. They hiding it. They suppressing it. Like I said, I can't find any of the footage that Rap the News had because they just scrubbed it. Or they got it named under something you wouldn't even think to look. They got it hid. They hiding it. They don't want you to know. It's written that the people won't know what then hit them until it hits them. Come on. They're going to be in surprise. They're going to be shocked. They're not going to know. It's going to feel like it was no warning because they're not going to get a warning. They already getting the warnings, but they're being kept in the dark about it. Okay? Just know there's a lot going on around the world. When I say they're going to cut the internet, they're going to cut it, but they're not going to cut it all over. They're going to cut it in certain places so that it can't get out. Okay? Think about it. The best way to hide something is cut it where it's at so it can't get out so they can hide it. Okay? Just know there's things going on in these lands right now. And they know it, but they doing all these distractions so that they can quarantine you, keep you in the house. You already in martial law, okay? You already in it. Once they activate it and call it martial law, you in the house. That's mandatory. That means you can't go out your house when they do that. That means you can't see what's going on outside, what's happening in the sky, what's happening around the world, what's happening around your country, your city, your state, your neighborhood. You're not going to know. They don't want you to. So just know, things are going on. And they are gearing up to lock you down. That's what they doing. Just look at it. An uptick in so-called CV19 just this week alone. 1.7 plus million reported cases after it's been 91,000 supposedly. Not even 2 weeks ago. Come on. Like I said, they gonna come up with an astronomical number out of nowhere. And they almost at 2 million. 1.7. Come on now. Use your brain. Use your common sense. The best way to hide something is quarantine them, lock you in your house. So you don't know what's going on. Cut the internet in certain places so it doesn't get out to the internet. So it doesn't go worldwide. They hiding it. There's a lot going on. You just don't know about it. All of the land, South America too. There's things going on around the world today, including all of the Americas. They just hiding it, y'all. So like I said, this is just me letting you know. Like I said, check out Rap the News. This video is called 2 Hours to Impact. Y'all, you know what I'm referencing. That's not the only isolated event. This is happening all over the world. Okay? When the seraphims start raining down, like I said, first plague was solved for much need. The second to come is fiery conflagrations for the cities. They letting you know what time it is. The seraphim letting you know what time it is. That the first plague has come to pass. The second to come is fiery conflagrations from the fiery ones. Conflagration already means destructive fires. The fiery ones dishing out these conflagrations. Tries most high.